once referred to St. Mark's Square as the drawing room of Europe. Only about 60,000 people live in Venice's city centre, but it draws in around 20 million tourists from around the world every year. Venice is constantly in danger of sinking, but that hasn't stopped architect Silvia Raffaello from living here. The Academy Bridge is a favourite spot of hers.
Look at this, it's wonderful. From aesthetical point of view, of course, we live inside the beauty, the history. So architecture in Venice has a different meaning from the rest of the world. Because, of course, mainly we have to preserve, we have to transform.
Raffaello's job is to ensure the city's historic buildings are maintained and keep up with the times.
I really like Palazzo Franchetti. It's my favorite building along the Grand Canal. I would like to maintain those buildings and to do something inside.
Palazzo Franchetti is a palace that was built in the 16th century. Since 2009, it has housed a museum that honours the Venetian art of glassmaking. Contemporary works stand beneath a 100-year-old chandelier.
Venice is used to have an old, very heavy old story, but also it is open to the new.
Venice's water bus, the Vaporetto, takes its passengers on a journey through time. Many of these houses were built in the 12th century. Once upon a time, historical figures like Italian poet Dante or German writer Johann Wolfgang von Goethe would stroll along the Rialto Bridge. Venice has always been a magnet for artists.
And this is Palazzo Grassi. I think they have done a really good job because they made a huge renovation inside.
French billionaire and art collector Francois Pinault bought the palace as a place to exhibit his art treasures. One of the biggest contemporary art collections in the world, the works have been on exhibit since 2006.
In the 16th century, in the 17th century, 18th century, all the artists of their time were productive, were acting in Venice. And why this should stop? No, Venice is still a living city.
The Lido is where stars have been meeting for 80 years to attend film festivals. Venice is built on more than 100 islands that are connected by over 400 bridges. Around 150 canals serve as the city's primary transport routes. The best way to get around is by gondola, the traditional Venetian boat that can help you uncover the hidden corners of the city. The people who live in Venice have developed a unique way of living, thanks to the city's unusual geography.
It is a special city, and that's why it's slow. So you have to run and jump over the bridges and run in every day. But it's nice, the human dimension, because it's all the time. I used to say hello to everybody because I used to meet people. As you don't have cars, you have to meet people walking through the calles.
In the evenings, the people of Venice gather together in places like Campo Santa Margherita or the Strada Nova, where there's plenty of room to relax. A glass of Prosecco and antipasti. The perfect way to end an evening in this magical city on the water.